Hi everyone, and welcome to CIS 101. Well, we know that this is our course, CIS 101. We're looking at the announcements page. This is the welcome page, what I call the welcome announcements page, and here you're going to learn a little bit more, all of the announcements that are for the course, anything that's new or anything that I need to discuss with the class as a whole. This is where I'm going to post the announcements. You also have my contact information. All right. Even though I've given you my cell phone number, and this is my work number at Hostos Community College, there's a little bit about who I am, and I've given you my cell phone. I do prefer either text or an email, and here is my email address at Hostos Community College. That's my primary email address because that's my primary place of employment. All right. And the cell phone, use that only for emergencies because most of the time I'm in class or at meetings, and so text is much easier for me to read. Also, it gives me a paper trail to make sure that I at least responded to you. Please click into the syllabus. All right, here is the syllabus. You click into the syllabus. It's in a Word document. I will put it up as a PDF. Some of you are more comfortable with PDFs, but right now it's a Word document. All right, make sure you go through all of the information, particularly the MyLab information, so that you will have access to MyLab. The assignments will be uploaded in MyLab, or not really uploaded, but the assignments will be completed in the MyLab simulation itself. So make sure you read through the instructions. This is the course code for you when you register into MyLab. All right. You'll notice for the assignments, ladies and gentlemen, that your introductory assignments is going to be to look at to look at introductory to become familiar with Blackboard, introduce yourself in the discussion board. I'm going to show you that in a minute. The My IT Lab, the syllabus and course information. So there's nothing that you have to submit right now for your first assignment. When I say September 3rd, that means by September 3rd you should be in My IT, because your assignments, all right, the first assignment, PowerPoint, okay, will be due on September 10th. Now I want to make sure that you understand, I will go over this again because it's a long time between now and September 10th, but when you go into My IT Lab, you have to look on the day that the assignment is due so that you can see what the assignment is. All right. You cannot look for the assignment on September 3rd because that's when I'm introducing the assignment. But when you go to My IT Lab, you'll see September 10th, and that's where you'll see the assignments for PowerPoint. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. In the discussions, okay, you'll see that there's a Q&A, questions that you have about anything in the course. You'll see the introduce yourself. I will put my video, my VoiceThread video up. All you have to do is respond to the VoiceThread with your VoiceThread, and something very simple that you want to share with the class. All right. Make sure that you look professional, because after all, this is a professional setting, even though only the students in the class are able to view this. All right. I had a student once make a video in her pajamas. Not very smart to do. All right. So that's really what's due by September the 3rd. Okay. In your introductory assignments, your VoiceThread. So as you'll see, this is where the VoiceThread will be. You click into that, you'll see who I am. You'll get to see my picture, obviously, because it's a video, and you respond to that video, and then you'll be able to introduce yourself to the class. Right? I look forward to working with each and every one of you. This is an enjoyable class. It is time consuming. You will have to put the time in. You also have to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure that you understand this with the syllabus, all right? Because some of us have problems with this later on, all right? Okay, with the syllabus, making sure that you remember that we are using Access, okay? And I grant you that the Access assignments are not until the end, but the Access assignments are just as important as the Excel and the PowerPoint. So you'll notice that there are 3 software packages that we're going to be using: PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. So if your computer does not have Access, or you're using a Mac and it's not compatible, I'm letting you know now that your first assignment in Access is due October the 29th. You will have to have availability or getting to Access to complete the assignments. That I want to make sure that you understand, because some of us really have trouble with this when we come to Access and you can't find Access, or you're really having trouble. So let's resolve all those issues now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, any questions, if they're general questions about the course, please put them in Q&A. I am not the only one who has knowledge of this course. All of you have knowledge of software, even probably better than I, because some of you may use Excel a whole lot more in greater detail than I do, or Access the same way. So any questions that you have about the course, put them here. Anything that's personal, anything that has to do with grades, anything that you need to contact me, please make sure that you text me, all right, at the telephone number that I gave you. And I'm very good at responding to text. If I haven't responded right away, it is because I am at a meeting. So please make sure you realize that I'm not just sitting at the computer 24/7. I also have Skype. If you wish to Skype me, that's fine as well. Here's my Skype address: Sandy Like the Beach 74. All right, ladies and gentlemen, any questions, anything that you're not sure of, make sure you ask me or ask the class. All the best to you, and enjoy the remainder of the summer, and I look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.